All right, I'm giving myself 1 year to change my life. And I'm going to keep this short because I overthought this a lot. I overthought it. And maybe looking at this and you're thinking, I've been overthinking a lot too. And I got so lost in analysis paralysis. I've been wanting to make YouTube videos for so long, but I never felt like I had anything to talk about. I do now. So let's get to it. 1 year to change our lives. We're doing this together. I want to walk you through it. Now, to give you a little bit about myself, first, I'm a toddler mom with a full-time job and a house to take care of. I have plenty of responsibilities, family to answer to, whether it's in my house or outside my house. I have plenty of things that I need to be worried about. But the only way I'm going to change my life is if I get it popping. All right, we got to get it popping. And you do too. If you want to achieve whatever you want to achieve, you want to achieve your goals, you want to build a business, you want to do the things that I'm doing, we got to do this together. Okay. I'm a regular person. I'm not a guru. I'm not selling a masterclass. And really none of that is the goal here. The goal is to build a community of like-minded people who want to also change their lives in a year. Now, this video was actually inspired by these two YouTubers, these two YouTube videos specifically. Okay. So I wanted to have something to kind of start my YouTube channel off with, and I feel like this is a great start. So let's start by saying, what are the things that I'm focusing on? Now, unlike those two creators, I don't have a really big list of things that I want to do. I have a decent list, but each thing I want to do has an umbrella of things that fall underneath it. Okay. So instead of me going into full detail on every little thing in the first video, I'm going to go into that as the series progresses. Now, what are these three main focuses that I'm going to be covering to change my life in a year? All right. Okay. Which is number 1, building a business. Number 2, building a YouTube channel. And number 3, being more concerned with my health. We're going to focus on internal and external health. Number 1, we're going to build a business, and I'm going to cover everything I do to build that business. I'm going to hold your hand while we do this together. Okay. So if that's something you want to do, stick around, subscribe, I guess, if you want to. Come back, like it, and come back later. I don't care. But that's number 1. And to be real with y'all, this is an accountability thing. I need to do this. Like, I need to do this for myself, and I just hope that y'all will join me. So that's number 1. And with that, build the LLC, the website, get the products, whatever it is that falls under that, I'm going to cover it all. So whatever you want to know, ask me questions. If you have advice, give it to me, please. Leave it in the comments. Wherever you need to leave it, give it to me, please. Okay. Number 2, building this YouTube channel. Okay. So with that, we've already started. You're watching the video. Okay. So from there, I'm going to share what I'm doing to build the channel, how it's going, what my progress is, if I'm actually making any money or whatever, because last time I checked, people start YouTube channels because either 1, they want to have a creative outlet, or 2, they want to make some money, or both. And I'm in the both category. Okay. So I'm going to show you everything I'm doing to build this YouTube channel. Obviously, I don't want to make this a whole channel about growing on YouTube, but I'm at least going to cover it because this is a part of my change your life in 1 year pillar. Okay. One of my pillars. So with that being said, I'm going to share that, and hopefully you will stick around to watch me grow as a YouTuber, because as of right now, you're watching me in my 3rd bedroom as a talking head, and hopefully I can get to vlogging and cinematography and all that other stuff. I want to get better at content creation. So that's what we're going to be working on here. And if you want to do that too, it's us, okay? It's us. All right. So that being said, my 3rd pillar is my health. I want to improve my overall health internally and externally. Okay. So with that being said, number 1, we're going to focus on my garden, because I became a beginner gardener last year, and it turned me every which way but loose. Okay, y'all. It was hard. It was challenging, but it was fun and it was rewarding. So I'm going to I have even bigger garden plans for next year, and I want to pretty much garden the entire year up until it gets back to winter, because right now no one's really gardening that much. I got some garlic in the back and that's about it. So we're going to be focusing on building a bigger garden this year. Number two, also before I move on from number one, gardening is really good for the mental health too. So if you want to get into gardening, we're here, okay? So number two, all right, eating better. Now that starts with the garden, but also in general, just eating better and taking better care of myself when it comes to what I consume. For the most part, I eat pretty healthy, but I want to be eating more healthy, all right? I don't want to restrict myself too much because I want to be realistic, because like I said, toddler mom and full-time job and house to worry about and family to worry about. So like I said, I got a lot to concern myself with as a normal person. So I want to be realistic with myself. So yes, we're going to focus on our eating habits. And lastly, we're going to focus on getting fit, okay? Getting fit. Now, I know I look like I might be kind of fit. I look like I might take care of myself. I'm not going to say I'm a couch potato, but I am a pretty sedentary person. My job is pretty sedentary. I need to be getting active because it's starting to show. I may look young, but I'm not that young, y'all. So that's the third thing. Now, I'm going to get more focused into these subjects as we go on. But I just wanted to give a brief description of my main focuses, because I didn't want to break down everything and make everything super small, because I just feel like that may be hard to keep up with. And I want to keep it light, okay? I want to keep it light and I want to keep it realistic. And I want you to do that too. But for the most part, I just want to get started on the idea that you and I, if you're watching this video, I hope that you are watching because you have the same intent that I do. You want to change your life in a year? We're going to do it. And at the end of this year, or actually probably back to January, at the end of this year, hopefully we'll both have something to look back on to really talk about what we had done and what changed in our lives. Like I said, toddler mom, full-time job, house to take care of, and a family to worry about. All right? So those things are very time consuming. And so my goal here is to maintain this series over 1 month videos on the series itself, maybe 2 a month. We're going to see how the progression grows and how can I fit the information and the content into these videos, whether they're vlog form or face-to-face form like this, or floating head like this. But regardless, I'm going to share the process and I'm going to go over the things that I'm doing. And if y'all have any questions, y'all have something you want me to be more thorough on, that is what I will do. Because honestly, I don't have the money to pay for a guru to teach me how to do all these things when it comes to YouTube. And I don't have the money to be paying for somebody to help me build a business. And the health thing is just more so self-discipline. So these are the things we're going to focus ourselves on. So if you want to focus yourself on these things too, and you want to follow me on my journey so we can hold each other's hands through this process, let's do it, okay? Let's do it. And I hope you will stick around and watch me through it.